What's up, y'all? This is the second time I recorded this video, so I pray that it just goes through how it needs to go through. So before we even get into this video, obviously you see I am alone. I wanted to speak and get some things off of my chest from putting out that video yesterday. And to be honest with you, it was probably one of the best decisions I feel like was made, just on account of speaking, venting, and just saying my piece, her letting her say her piece. And she needs to, I want her to do her own video as well, but just for us to speak on what's been going on. It was a lot of opinions, which videos get put out for those reasons. Y'all have things to say. You got a comment section, say that shit, bitch, and say it with your chest for me. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people had things to say. Some people felt as though it was not the internet's business. Some people felt as though if it were them, they would have been embarrassed. Some people felt as though, it wasn't needed. It may not have been for you. And that's why it wasn't for you. You get what I'm saying? At one point in my life, y'all, I've come on this internet and people have told you things about me. And I've also told y'all things about myself. And I've also not lied at all about some things about myself. And to be quite honest with you, the person that I am today, I'm so proud I overcame that person that I was. You get what I'm saying? So at one point in time, I came on this internet and basically told you I was absolutely depressed and I could not speak. It was a problem for me to speak. And genuinely was the worst feeling I ever felt in my life, because I never want to feel like I can't talk. I never want to feel like I can't express myself, and I'm now able to do so. So I take full advantage on when I can, Not only that, to those, and I'm just going to address certain things before I just get into me. For those that feel as though certain things should be kept off the internet, if you understand about interviewing and you understand that DJ Envy has a job, Charlamagne has a job, Angelina, I think it's Angela Martinez or Angelina Martinez, whichever one. Gail, she got a job. You know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey, he has a job. People literally go on their platforms to speak their truth. They get asked questions about their truth and they are able to speak, right? It is a platform for you to do so. So YouTube is my Steve Harvey, baby. And I don't need y'all to be my therapist. I need a platform for me to speak, right? So I just want to put that out there. And that's what happened. A couple things about that video yesterday that definitely put me on the I felt so much better. I feel so much better today because a lot of people understand that masculine people or people with masculine energy have feelings, right? Before we even put that video out, I've been feeling so like just uneasy with the fact that no one cares about the masculine person's feelings, And a lot of times I've talked to a lot of men and they are like, shit, I mean, ain't no point in me saying anything, she don't care. It's no point in me saying anything because, nothing gonna get done about it. It's no point in me saying anything because it's not gonna help. She gonna bring it up in my face later. And that is the most hurtful thing I've heard all year from men. And it ain't just one. It's not just two. I've heard this from several men. And I've watched it on the internet how people just instantly goes to the woman's side. And it's just like, oh my God, she looks so sad. Life must be terrible for her. Meanwhile, the guy is the one who's paying the bills. He goes out and work every day. He got the world on his back. Everything is against him. All odds are against him. While he's outside, he got to deal with hell, because that's where we at. We got to deal with hell outside. You come in the house and dealing with the same thing, and you don't think just because he may not drop a tear in front of you, or just because he may not look sad in front of you, that he isn't sad, that he doesn't have feelings, that he isn't a man suffering silently. That don't come to y'all mind. And that's a sad, sad, sad thing. When I came to this internet and I, vented to y'all about the baby daddy situation here, nobody ever looked at me like, well, Nika, I feel bad for you. When I came to the internet and told y'all I was depressed and I could not speak, when I came to the internet and told y'all I was ready to, go up there with the good Lord. You know what I'm saying? When I told y'all I was, at my peak and I can't breathe. I feel like I'm suffocating. I'm dying, it feels like, I didn't get no, you embarrassing yourself. It wasn't a, ooh, this is embarrassing. I didn't get that. The person that I became, that wasn't an embarrassment to y'all. And I'm not speaking to the ones who get it. I'm speaking to the ones who don't. If I could help one person, I would want to say, have some fucking empathy. Have some compassion for a masculine person. Just because they don't have tears in front of you, don't mean they don't shed tears, And that's truly a message that I wanted to put out here. And to those that project, that's okay. It's so many people that project shit on me because they can't do what I'm doing. Like, I can't believe this motherfucker came out here and said that shit. I've been feeling that shit for years. I wish I could come out and say some shit like that. I wish I could say how I feel. I wish I could just let that shit out. And you can. Because you don't have the balls to. I do. I'm okay with you thinking that I'm embarrassing myself. That's okay with me. Shit. It's not going to hurt me either way. I actually feel better because I was able to let it out. You get what I'm saying? I was able to let it out. That's what makes me feel better. Me being able to sleep at night is way better than reading any projected comment. Anybody feeling any other way. It makes me feel way better. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I just wanted to put that out there. But to be real with y'all, it's a lot of people who actually understood both sides, and that was the whole point of the video. Let's be clear. It's a woman here who has lost a parent, and she is in a detrimental state mentally, and she wants to be able to speak to her father, right? Because I need to break this shit down in layman's terms, I feel like, for some. And then you have a person who may not have that sort of trauma, does have trauma though, but that still wants to love on this person, and this person is not emotionally available. We would be going against one another, and that's what we're doing, right? And in the process of a person going through so much shit, they may lack in other areas, and that's okay. But it has to get spoken about. You get what I'm saying? It has to be talked about. You would have to talk about it with your partner. And to be honest, some people probably don't even talk about it with their partner. I mean, people were so shocked that it was actually spoken about. I'm just like, what? Y'all don't speak? You know what I'm saying? You don't speak to your partner. You don't let your partner know, like, my nigga, that don't look good. Like, what you have on, you need to take it off. You know what I'm saying? I'm that friend. Bro, what the fuck? What do you have on? You know what I'm saying? Take that shit off. Let's start over. I'll help you. You know what I'm saying? Because I need you to do the same for me. You know? I'll do it to y'all. If I see you. You know what I'm saying? But, I've just always been a different breed in that area. I've always been a different breed in that area. And that's okay. That's okay. I am okay with who I am. I'm okay with who I've become. And I know my heart. And my heart is with people who need me, And whether that be my parents, whether that be my girlfriend, whether that be her kids, whether that be my friends. That's where my heart is, But you do get a breaking point. And yesterday, it was a breaking point for me. I didn't see too many people in the comments saying that I look sad, though. I seen a lot of, she looks sad and she may be embarrassed, which is beyond me because I have gotten on this platform and told y'all some things that you would think would be embarrassing. Or that you would think I would be sad about. Mind you, it was 2 hurt people in that video. 2. And to see only one sad is it's just fucked up in this society. It's so bad. It's so bad. Shout out to the people who did. Matter of fact, it was so many people who actually seen two people sad, you know? And I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I truly, truly appreciate y'all. And to those that don't get it, ain't for you, right? So I'm not even talking to you. But to the people who are going through this, I've seen y'all. Some people said they've left. Some people said that they moved separately. Some people said that they still together, but they might have separate rooms. Some people say these things, and I get why. I get why in all different scenarios. I absolutely get why. Sometimes you need your own mental space to reset. And a lot of times we don't understand that in our own relationships. Sometimes you need a reset. Sometimes she got to go outside for the day and go do whatever it is she want to do. And I need to sit here and work. Sometimes she need to sit in here and work. And I need to go outside. You know? And to the people who are in like separate rooms in their relationships and shit like that, it make a whole lot of sense to me. It does. Because sometimes you need that. That's why I changed my space. I don't need to be in a main area where everyone is. I need to be alone. I want to be here in this corner alone. I don't need everybody in my face. I don't need everybody asking me questions. I don't need all that. Not right now. Not in this headspace. And I would love to just honestly have my own place and coexist that way. If we could coexist that way, I would. And that don't mean that we won't. That don't mean that that ain't going to happen. But we just trying to work through what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to come here and just, say a couple things and let y'all know that it don't take tears to have pain. You don't have to look sad to be sad. Rest in peace, Twitch. He had a smile on his face every time he hit this internet, bro. And I mean a big one, too. As he was doing his art, doing his thing, he had the biggest smile on his face. And now he is absolutely gone. And nobody really knows why. It's really not that clear. Big smile, and he's not here. And you don't sympathize with that. But with a woman who has tears and is showing sadness, she's depressed. But she's still here. If anything has bothered or behooved me, it's that in this world. But I could talk about that shit till I turn blue. I just wanted to let y'all know how I felt. And I appreciate to all the people who are going through this. I appreciate y'all. And slide in my DMs. I need further conversation. I want to talk to some people. I want to Discord with some people. Hell, if you in Atlanta, I want to meet with some people. Because there's some people going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of couples who are still married. Some who are living differently. Some who broke up. Some who are on the separation right now. Because of these exact same reasons. I would love to talk to y'all. But just know, out of all this relationship shit, me and TT was friends first. And we always said we will forever remain friends. And that ain't a lie. We will continue to be friends. You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean we're not together right now. What I'm saying is you were supposed to be friends first in the first place. We was friends for a fucking year and a half. Okay? So we'll continue to do so. All right. So, if she feels the need to speak on her own, that's cool. I want us to also do a video together again. But I just wanted to. I had some things to say. I got something to say. I wish I could get in the studio and just sing this shit out. And I might have to figure out how to do that, or not figure out how to do that, because I can do that. I have an old damn engineer / producer who could put some fucking auto tune on my shit right now from Miami, But we working on it. But I appreciate y'all so much for everything, To the projected people, I pray for you, friend. At least I'm able to speak about it. No embarrassment here. I say what I want to say. I say how I want to say it. Don't forget that I came on here and told y'all I was depressed. Don't forget, I came on here and told y'all, you know, I was mean and emotionally absolutely unavailable, and I have been absolutely lost and trifling in some ways. I have been a narcissistic person, you know, in the past. Very, very narcissistic. I've only seen things my way. You know, I mean, I've said so much shit on here. I've told y'all last year I wanted to have sex with a man. I wanted to have a baby. Me, which would be embarrassing for some studs in the stud community. I don't give a fuck. I wanted a child. How else I'm gonna get it? I was just gonna go through the whole process. But I came on here and told y'all that. Just saying. For some things that may be embarrassing to you, ain't embarrassing to us. We live in our truth. Some of y'all should try it. But anyway, I'm just putting my embarrassing things out there. So I guess for the ones who feel as though she was embarrassed, we embarrassed together then. How about that? We embarrassed together. When we first got together, she had to help me with my face. She had to help me pH wise. Well, we helped each other pH wise. Because it was an issue there because of what we were eating and just how we were living in general. That's another thing. You get what I'm saying? PHs, wanting to have babies and shit, wanting to sleep with a nigga. While I was with her, by the way. Because I wanted a baby. I wanted a baby. And y'all thought we was playing. Y'all thought that shit was a skit. And it was very much so serious. I just wanted to throw some embarrassing things out there so y'all won't feel like she's alone. So ain't that some shit? Now we both have put, I guess, embarrassing things on the internet. And here it is for y'all to judge. Have at it. But that will never change how I feel about me and how I feel about her. To the people who going through this, please DM me. I want to hear your stories. And I want to have some conversations. Okay? If you're in Atlanta, hit me up. If you know a fucking a couples therapist and a grief therapist, a grieving therapist in Atlanta, please let me know. Okay? I'm done with this video. I love y'all so much. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hell yeah.